What's up, YouTube? This is James coming back at you with another informative video. I hope you guys are doing well out there on this Jury Thursday. I'm doing pretty good myself. First of all, condolences to the family of this young lady, Shaquille Robinson, her parents, and the rest of her bereaved family. Many of you may already know that Shaquille Robinson, may have already heard that, she went to Mexico with some friends last month and she mysteriously died there. Okay. Since then, her parents has been searching for answers to see what actually happened to their daughter. They had got the runaround from her friends. They were telling them all kinds of different stories, lies, talking about she had alcohol poisoning, and when it turned out that this young lady basically had been beaten to death, okay? And her friends knew it. And the reason why I say she was beaten to death because, well, she had a cracked spine and I think a broken neck. Okay. And they up here telling the parents, the mother, lying to her, talking about she had alcohol poisoning. Well, last I checked, you don't get alcohol poisoning, you don't get, a cracked spine, and a broken neck from alcohol poisoning. Okay. Well, what I want to do is show you guys the news clip of the parents searching for answers first. And then we're going to look in to see exactly what happened to Shaquille Robinson. Okay, then we'll get into the commentary.
At 11, a Charlotte family is trying to figure out what happened to their 25-year-old daughter. Shaquille Robinson's parents say she took a trip to Mexico last month with a group of friends. Her friends made it back, but she didn't. They say she was found dead. They were told what happened, but they tell me tonight they're not buying it.
I just sit back and wait on God, because like I say, she gonna get justice.
A mystery in Mexico. How did a weekend with friends turn into a nightmare?
And something is not adding up right here.
Bernard and Salamandra Robinson say their daughter, 25-year-old Shaquille Robinson, traveled with friends from Charlotte to Cabo, Mexico on October the 28th.
I spoke with her Friday evening. She was having dinner. And I never spoke with her again.
The next day, their world changed.
On Saturday evening, they called and said she wasn't feeling well, and they was gonna call a doctor. But when they called, the doctor hadn't arrived yet, but they said she had alcohol poisoning.
They say they were told their daughter died from alcohol poisoning, but they don't believe that. They say they've heard different stories, and none of them add up.
We received the autopsy report on Thursday, and it said that her neck had been broke, and she had a spinal cord was cracked. So that took it to a whole nother level.
In a statement, the U.S. Department of State said, quote, "We are aware of these reports. Protecting the welfare of U.S. citizens overseas is among our top priorities. Out of respect for the privacy of those involved, we have no further comment at this time." Shaquille's body arrived back in Charlotte on Thursday.
She had a heart of gold. She didn't mistreat nobody.
I mean, I can't even be a grandfather. Can't even walk her down the aisle. She gone.
Weeks later, questions remain.
We're not gonna stop until we get to the end of it.
Take it to the bottom of it.
We're gonna get to the end of this.
No, it's not gonna happen, No, I've been crying, I'm hurt. I'm hurting all the way around.
And the family tells me they have contacted the FBI in Charlotte to help them figure out what happened. They also say they'll hire a private investigator if it comes to that. Their daughter will be laid to rest next Saturday.
And with a viral video that is making us ask more questions about the death of a 25-year-old Charlotte woman. Shaquille Robinson was found dead in Cabo, Mexico nearly 3 weeks ago. Her parents say she'd gone there on a trip with friends, but what happened next? We first told you about her mysterious death here at 11 o'clock last Friday night. Well, since that story aired, the headline has gotten lots of attention on WBTV.com and with celebrities and blogs asking questions. Well, tonight, the FBI tells WBTV it has its hands on a graphic video that her family says could help find answers. Our Brandon Hamilton is live outside the FBI headquarters in Charlotte tonight. So, Brandon, what do you have?
Well, Molly, that video you mentioned has now gone viral on social media. In fact, The feds have also told me they have their hands on that same exact video, which is why tonight We are outside the FBI. Now, Shaquille Robinson's family tells me that video is key to proving she did not die from alcohol poisoning, which is what they were originally told. But I do want to warn you tonight again. Shaquilla's family wants you and investigators to see this video. It is very graphic.
Nearly 2.5 weeks since Shaquille Robinson's death, her family still doesn't know what happened to her.
We're not gonna stop until we get to the end of it.
They get to the bottom of it.
We're gonna get to the end of this.
No, it's not gonna happen, you know. No, I've been crying, you know. I'm hurt. I'm hurting all the way around.
Last Friday night, Bernard and Salamandra Robinson sat down to talk with me one-on-one. They said they believe their daughter's death was a result of foul play. But how and why? 5 days after that interview, we now know this viral video on social media could lead to an answer. That's at least what the Robinsons are hoping. It is graphic and shows an apparent fight. We've blurred some parts because right now, we want to be clear. No one has been charged with any crime. But Shaquilla's parents say it is her in the video. And the FBI in Charlotte tells WBTV the video has their attention. Quote, the video was referred to the FBI and we encourage anyone with related photos or video to contact the FBI. Shaquilla's family also provided this, a copy of her death certificate. They say this document shows foul play. Severe spinal cord injury was one of the causes of death listed.
It's in God's hands, and God gonna give her justice. God gonna give me justice. I'm a praying man. I serve the Lord.
And Molly, I do want to reiterate that video again that you just saw is the new information tonight that the FBI has their hands on it. Now, as far as information in general, it has been hard to get an answer. I did reach out to the Mexican consulate multiple times today, and finally late tonight I was told to contact the embassy. Right now, they are closed, so I will be reaching out again tomorrow. Again, those answers that Shaquille Robinson's family is looking for, we are asking again. Now, you can see that full interview from Friday on our website at WBTV.com. We're live tonight in Charlotte. Brandon Hamilton, WBTV, on your side.
Trying to get answers for those parents, Brandon. Thank you.
Again, condolences to this woman's father and mother, for their loss. It is a shame, you understand? And when I see stuff like that, like this right here, it upsets me, because a lot of times this happens. Rather a person dies behind it or not. It just happens in this case, this young lady lost her life fooling around with fucking trash. Okay, nothing but goddamn low life pieces of shit trash. You understand? See, what we need to do is learn how to choose correctly who we call our friends and who we call our family. Because everybody ain't friends and everybody ain't family. Especially these ones that we share biological kinship with. We tend to trust them more and let them get away with more things than what we would than somebody that's not related to us at all. But you should never make any exceptions to the rule. If you see any kind of reoccurring situations and attitudes, with these so-called family members, or so-called friends, because if they're infected with the disease envy, I can guarantee you there is hate there for you. You understand that? And they gonna do something. They ain't gonna quit until they do something, and it's either gonna be your ass or theirs. And that's just basically what happened in this situation right here. Somebody was envious of this woman right here, and it's plain to see why, but, because she's very beautiful. And then on top of that, she was well established, at such a young age. She was only 25 years old, and from the way her father talked, she didn't even have any children, From what we understand, as the old cliche goes, she had her whole entire life ahead of her. But as we all know, we never know the hour or the time, of our departure. But the sad thing is that this young lady was deceived into believing that she had friends and that she hung around and more than likely she liked or loved, but they didn't like or love her. Some low-life piece of shit looking at her sideways with the evil eye. That's basically what it all boils down to. You catch that a lot, you know. And there's some rumors that's swirling out on social media that whoever this person that was fighting her, that she wouldn't even fight back, was actually a he that wanted to be a she, was trying to be a she. Yeah. A wig flew off, I saw that, and something was funny about the whoever this person's legs that was pretending to be a woman, so maybe there's some validity to that situation right there. I don't know. But I really, really despise this kind of, thing right here, really. So this is the reason why I'm always stressing and driving the nail home. Be careful who you call your friends, and be careful who you deem as family, because there's always those two factors right there. You understand? Because a lot of times you don't get into any kind of thing, any kind of shit for the most part, unless it's with these ones you call family and friends. It's always them, somebody that's close to you trying to do something to you some kind of way, got hate and envy for you, mad at you because of they feel less than you, mad at you because somebody looking past them to see you. You understand? Motherfucker get mad at you about shit like that, hate you, mad because they can't pimp you, shit like that. See, you gotta put distance between lowlifes like that. They ain't number fucking trash. I don't give a goddamn how close they are to you, because if you don't, one day something can happen. And I go back to say what I just said. It's either your ass or theirs. You see what I'm saying? Because they're going to take it there. Because see, that hate, that envy wells up so bad in them to where they can't conceal it anymore, and it all comes up. It comes out. And it can hurt you. But before you ever let it hurt you, what you do is you hurt them. Because they the wrong ones in the fucking first place. The Most High word says the Most High said that you should never strive with a man without a cause. Strive means to want to fight and hate on. You understand? You should never do that. And lay your hands suddenly on no man. You see? But being that you got so many ungodly ass people, they don't live by those rules. And they don't mind bringing this kind of thing to you. They don't mind. They think they justified in doing so, and they're not. So at the very least, what you have to do is defend yourself. Be ready, people. They always come in, the devils always come in as family and friends. For the most part. For the most part. You do get situations where some motherfucker you don't know want to do something to you or whatever, or come at you some kind of way. Either way, you got to be careful. Either way, you got to be on guard and vigilant. You understand? Everybody ain't your friend. Everybody you call friend ain't your friend. Everybody you consider family ain't your fucking family. Be ready to do something to these motherfuckers. That's the way I feel about it. If they come at you, however way they come at you with their little tricks. And that's just what it is. You'll know. The spirit always tells you. It's just that sometimes you may be like, no, it ain't like that. It's not like that. Because you're giving passes to people that won't give a pass to you. But you know in your heart, a lot of time when something ain't right, you know it. These kind of people that whatever you do is a problem. Whatever you don't do is a problem. Whatever you say is a problem. Whatever you don't say, it's a problem. These old son of a, I can't stand, and then see, you can fuck around and mess your own life up on their raggedy asses. You might do something to them one day out of fucking, anger, frustration, and every damn thing, because they hate you predicated all on envy. And this is the reason why they always bring it around strife and contention. Right? Can't get along with them. So the best thing to do with trash, what do? Dump it. Dump it. and never go back to retrieve it ever again. Leave trash where it belongs, in the garbage. That's all I got on this with people. You know what I mean? Like I said, I hate seeing situations like this. This girl right here, man, you know, I don't know what kind of life she led. It ain't for me to say because I don't know. But I still hate to see this happen to this young lady right here. Okay? Really. I want you guys to tell me what you think about this particular situation right here. I'm interested in hearing your thoughts, views, and opinions on it. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. And people, please remember to live your life as though we are being watched. Simply because we are. This is James, and I'm out. Peace.